How's it going, everybody? This is Kinema, and you're watching my single player Minecraft world. So, when we last left off, and I must say, I kind of feel like I'm neglecting this world a little bit. I played it pretty heavy, starting off with my YouTube channel, and then mostly I've just been, since I joined the SMP, I've been doing a lot on there, tons of work, a lot of off-camera work. Kind of like what I was doing in this game. And so there was something that I did in the multiplayer world that I kind of wanted to do on here, but I didn't want to do the same episode or make it look like I'm doing the same type of stuff. So um, as you can see, I have ender pearls now because of the farm I made, but I really need a good XP. Mob farms and different things I have is mainly just, that's mainly just for loot. I may just put some type of a grinder on it. Um, so, what I did in the multiplayer SMP, and if you haven't seen that, check it out, is I went into the nether, and let's see, what do we have? That's fine. Let's get some more bones. That. Let's drop off some of this stuff, and I really need to find a place for this end stone. A lot of stuff I don't need. There we go. There's my saplings. Oak. Don't really have much dark oak, so I really need more dark oak. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grow a bunch of dark oak. Try to, I think I already have some out here that I can cut down as well. Maybe, yeah, this is kind of half. It'll be good because I need the wood anyway. There's some up there. I'm going to try to cut down tons of dark oak and see if I can get a bunch of saplings. And you guessed it, I'm going to break a hole just like I did in the multiplayer and get into the nether. So if for people who don't watch both of my series, I'll probably do kind of the base of it, and then I'll probably do quite a bit off camera. And kind of go from there. Okay, well, as you can see, I'm obviously on top of the nether. It's probably too much bone meal. I made sure I brought wood up here. I was actually just chopping down some of the dark oak, and so I figured I'd go ahead and bring it up here with me and use enough wood to make a crafting bench. That I made a chest, and you basically lay down the 4x4, put the dark oak on it, and use bone meal to grow a tree. So it's pretty simple as that. So you go ahead and chop out those 4 blocks. And I do apologize if I'm repeating myself if you saw this in my Unity Let's Play video, but wanted to do it here as well. So bone meal, sometimes this happens. The one thing that kind of sucks, and I hope I brought enough saplings, if I didn't, I am probably going to have to drop everything in chests and kill myself. And but so this is what you want. This right here. So right now, I don't know. We'll try this. This has looting. I don't know. I thought I remembered on one of the Minecraft Mythbuster episodes that looting does affect sapling drops, but I don't know. I haven't got too many yet. that is good that we have some of those going down. You see how the wood's kind of going down into the bedrock? It means it probably cleared out underneath it. And then we can, okay, so we got some on all sides. So with any luck, these things can go down from anywhere from 1 block to like 3 or 4 blocks down. And so if it goes down 4 blocks, then we should be pretty golden on, getting a spot directly under, all the way down through the nether. So let's take our chance with this one. 2, 3, and 3. So we can get the ladders, swipe right those. You see it kind of, it can go down further. This one did go down 4, and look at that, straight shot all the way down. Here's our walkway. We really don't need to do too much more. That worked out better than I thought. Very first try. Well, I guess I can't say first try. First try I didn't actually grow the tree part, but we are under there, and I could leave it at that. I could just leave it at the 1 hole. That one only went one down, so that didn't really do anything. So we got those 2 holes in there. We can fill them up. Do want to do this to prevent spawns. No, they don't spawn on that anyway. I could pull down the tree. Yeah, maybe I'll just leave the 1 hole for now. I may work at getting more up here, but it's almost chopping down all the trees without doing this first. If anyone doesn't know, I use that trick a lot in my videos, which so you probably have seen, where you stair step up the 2x2 trees. It works pretty well. So anyway, so you probably may have seen this in my Unity video, but if not, I did it here as well. So I am going to probably go ahead and start. I'm gonna see, I got tons of cobble, may start smelting it up. I do want to use, probably, I don't know, I gotta think of my design. I like what I did on the I like what I did on the Unity server as far as my farm. However, I kind of want to change it up. Even though I like what I did, I want to do something different. That way it's not exactly the same, and which should be pretty good. I do have an idea in mind. Basically, the way I look at it is, and not to sound bad or anything, but I'm looking at the one I did on the Unity server as kind of my alpha build structure, and so now I'll work on the the actual a better one. So I got tons of cobblestone. I may smelt that up, or I may use something else. But anyway, I'll try to think of what I want to do for that, and then I'll be right back. I've did quite a bit of resource gathering. Basically, I'm prepping to do a gold farm here on my single player world, as I mentioned previously in this video, and I went ahead and popped the hole in the bedrock and so got that going for me. I may try to do a couple more just to, probably I would like to get a beacon or something set up as well. But I'm going to do I forgot a piece of log. I'm going to do a farm, gold farm, and I didn't want to use stone, but I am going to use all one type of half slab. So just for looks. And since I am in the nether, uh, want it to kind of look nethery, you can guess nether brick. Now, a lot of this I was smelting the netherrack down there. I was smelting a bunch, but then I decided, you know what? I can get this from a fortress. So instead of taking it from the fortress that's pretty close by, that first fortress I found that's several thousand or 1,000 blocks away, I think it's like 1,200 blocks, and what, this first path? Yeah, out there. I did run all the way out there, and I really didn't mind that much. I took about a layer down of the paths and some of the stuff on the sides, and filled up my inventory. You can see I still have some, got the fences and everything, and yeah. So as you can see, oh, not wood. I may actually do, I was going to do wood for the uprights, but I may go ahead and just do the nether brick since I actually have so many. If I need it, I'll run back to the other fortress and mine it up. So I don't know why I didn't just do that. So I think it'll look pretty good with the nether brick slabs. I'm going to go up exactly like what I did in the other one, but I have a different design in mind that I want to try out. And as I'm building it, I'm probably going to go ahead and put a roof on it for getting gas to spawn. And so yeah, so I'm going to be working on that, and then I'll probably do a cut maybe once it's finished. Let me know if you know if you like the. It's just going to be a basic design. If you like the farm idea, let me know, and then I can kind of go into a little bit detail. But a lot of these designs, like the one I built on the Unity server, is extremely easy. I mean, other than the sorting, it didn't really have too much redstone. So I'm probably going to do the same thing with this one. But anyway, let me get started on building it, and I'll be right back. Still got tons of work to do, but figured I'd give a little bit of a preview on the farm. And main reason, yeah, I'm sitting here trying to work. These things just keep spawning. I mean, I thought they had to be a certain distance away. I guess when I'm on one side, it's probably enough distance on the other side, but yeah, it's crazy. So kind of got a basic setup. I'm actually going to hit them, let them all drop to the ground and die. But yeah, I just wanted to give some progress. So pretty sure that everything should be protected. Oh. These guys aren't falling. Come on. So yeah, I doubt these will give me any experience. Oh wow. That's odd. That is. You can see all the guys that have fell off the edge. Huh. The experience is kind of surprising on how much there was. Maybe if you aggro one, it I don't know. That wasn't what I was expecting, but I got enough for all that. Ooh, I guess not. I don't need that. I don't need the swords, I guess. Anyway, I just thought that was funny. How much was already there, and hardly done. So, figured I'd just do a quick update. Oh, that's not good. Anyway, I'm gonna go back up here and try to finish it, and then I'll be right back. Well, this project turned into a lot more than I thought it would. um, Wanted to come down here. I made a potion stand, and you're thinking, why? If I'm just working in the nether building something I've already built, why do I need a potion stand? Well, I spent hours upon hours trying to get back in this place. I don't know, it's kind of the same design. I don't know what happened, but somehow I was building up in the nether and figured, okay, well, out of materials, or needed to get some additional materials, and come in here, and I've already cleared it out, and I think we should be good, hopefully. Yep. And this entire place, it seemed like hundreds of pigmen down here, all aggroed on me, kill me in one shot, and I just spent hours trying to get body after body of gear. Finally, what I did was I actually came in here with several potions. I ran through the overworld to the end portal, came in through here. Everybody was down there, and I just kept fighting them. And then uh, and finally just kind of worked my way through it. I ended up half slabbing this all the way down there. This was a nice slope, but unfortunately some of those were to get it to slope up with half slabs. I had to use half slab on the bottom and then half slab on the top, and those are getting also spawns too. So I fixed this up a little bit. So yeah, yeah, it was a nightmare. So anyway, let me show you not the final project, but I think it should be good enough for right now. Did I have arrows? Of course not. The one, I guess you could say, flaw with my design. I don't know. I'd have to. You know what? I need arrows. The one issue I do have with this, before there was a tunnel kind of in the middle on the Unity server, and I had plenty of time to, I more than likely I could just go down, hit a guy with my sword, and I'd be good. But this one, I like the design a lot better, but you kind of need a bow and arrow and arrows and stuff. Well, a bow to pull. So let's grab some of those. And I've actually already been doing quite a bit of killing when it comes to the pigmen. And so not too bad on the gold so far. But definitely when I get around to fighting the wither, I'll use the gold probably for the beacon versus the iron. Because I use quite a bit of iron for like hoppers and different things. So I'm hoping with all the half slabs down there I won't get any pigmen to spawn. Probably I think they can still spawn actually on the portal blocks themselves. So if things do spawn, it would probably be there only. So hopefully that should limit the pigmen a lot. So you can start seeing it come into focus. It's probably going to be extremely dark on YouTube, but basically there is a platform, and Down here it doesn't look even. Because I don't think it is. I only did one on that side. I did two over there. So this is definitely nowhere near what the design I would like to go with, but I made it functional. This is like a drop platform, hoppers underneath. I made each hopper go into their own chest for right now. That way it would clear out, it would go faster. On the Unity server, they go into individual chat, or they all go in hopper to hopper to hopper, and it does seem to kind of slow things down a little bit. So if we come up here, let's get up here for some spawns. This is at build limit. Yeah, just about 255, and you can see things will start spawning. So I did kind of like the little design on the roof. I did put the roof on it so the gas, would could still get gas to spawn in here and not fly all over the place. And I know this is kind of interrupting the spawns, but I like it. I like it pretty good out of the. I think it makes it very visible with the netherrack, and it fits in with the nether a lot better than the stone. And that's not that many spawns compared to what I've been getting. So you can really just stand up here. Nope. Fire down, and they'll all drop. Now with them dropping down below, would be still up at this high. Usually after those start clearing out, more and more will just kind of start spawning. And if there's still some down there that's mad, sometimes these will become mad as well. Yep. And start running as well. Running too. Now that they ran, there should be some more spawning. Oh, there was some over there. But let's go ahead and come down here. Okay, those guys are coming in. But it's kind of a little far back. I do have, this is a looting 3, so I know I'll take some durability, but so it's not the best design. I really need to drop this floor down some. I don't want it to go down one extra half slab. And that's one thing I found interesting. I don't see a lot of. See how these are enchanted? Out of all the drops I got on the multiplayer server, I never saw any of them become enchanted. But this one got tons of them. Yeah, looting 1. I may, if we keep getting some of these that are looting, I may actually revert to a splash. Oh crap. Ooh. Yeah. So I like to fail and do stuff sometimes. That was interesting. What I was saying was I may put a potion stand up here, as well as not sure if I'm going to move my enchanting up here. I may make an additional enchanting table up here. I don't know yet, but I don't want to do anything with my enchanting room that I have, because I kind of like the way that's set up. But as you can see, I'd have to check the tape, but I think I was at 13 or 14 levels. So it's not horrible. And it's slightly modified from my design on the Unity server. So we can turn around and look, and yeah, there's quite a bit in there. So let's come back up here, do one more, and then I'll probably then end the video. So as you can see, there actually looks like there's quite a bit in there. Oh, not screenshot. Only 22. I may add some layers to this or do something else to try to boost some spawns. Um, I don't know. They're slowly still coming in, but it's definitely, I think, by far the fastest experience way I have so far. Um, so I like it. It's very simple, pistonless and string and all that good stuff. None of the fancy redstone in this farm. Just straight all until we get to if we do a sorting system. Um, oh, I fell just short. Can I get through there? Yeah. Come on. Are they gonna aggro those? Ah, it's falling too short. Come on, fall, little piggies. Hopefully those guys will aggro too. Maybe? No? Okay. And we had 21. So see, not too bad. Let's see exactly how much gold we have so far. Yeah. So I'll probably do something with the swords, but that's gonna be it. I got done kind of what I wanted to. Wanted to mimic my gold farm design that I did in the on the Unity server. That way I had a XP farm here, and also wanted to fix my nether a little bit. So not trying to mirror episodes like I did in the 2 series, but it was definitely well needed before I can go on and do some of the other things I would like to do. Now I can get the experience needed to get a nice diamond set of armor. And I did lose some of my pieces. I don't know what happened to my boots and my legs. So it was funny. I put on several sets of diamond armor. I think I may have several pieces of armor there and all the swords I made. And the pigmen were all running around with them. But anyway, got done with that. So okay, so gold. As you can see, I've gotten quite a bit already just from building this thing. I won't put them in the blocks just yet. I've used up quite a bit of iron for other stuff. Are these empty? Huh. Oh, I didn't check down there. There's the buckets. I added a fill. I can fill these droppers here with stuff, and it will flow in for fuel. Um, that's probably empty. That's probably why that it's not. Hmm. Yeah, I made some modifications to this a little bit. I still need to fix it. Finaqua, I think, posted on one of my videos on a good design for one, and I don't know if that's going to drop through. But so I may have to look into that a little bit. But I got, I was doing tons of nether brick before I even realized. I was like, let me just go to the other nether fortress and mine all that out. But anyway, this is actually taking me, between working over the past few days. So I need to go ahead and do some editing, get everything put together, and see how much I've actually repeated myself building that farm. But this has been Kinema, and I hope y'all like the farm. And I guess I'll talk to y'all later.